What's up, guys? This is a very impromptu. Again, I know people are like, you need to schedule your stuff, and I never do. I'm sorry. We're not at the scheduled streams yet. I just got this package in the mail today. Like this literally just came in the mail today. So I told you guys I would start a live stream as soon as I got it, and I literally just took the packaging off. So I literally just got it. So I set up the live stream. I don't have my laptop set up yet to do live stream. I have to put like an encoder or something. I don't really know how to do that yet. So I'm just live streaming again from my phone. So what's up, guys who are coming in? Thank you guys for joining. This is going to be a very short live stream compared to my other ones. I'm probably only going to do 20 minutes tops because I don't have a lot of time. I got to clean the house before my girlfriend gets home, and I have to do some more editing and all that. But I did want to show you that the Ledger did come in, and I already took it apart, and I made a video about that, so I will upload that shortly after this one. Excuse me, shortly after this one I will upload the video of me taking this apart. What I did was, first I pulled this part, like this little pivot thing. You pull it apart and it easily just like, this thing easily comes loose. It just kind of holds it in place, so you can kind of take it apart that way. And then on the back, I used a blade, like an X-Acto knife blade, and I basically stuck it in right in the crack here and just kind of started prying it open. The plastic is very thin, so it's like, it bends, but it like, I felt like I was gonna break it. So you have to be really, really careful when you do this. Some people said they were able to pop it open easily. I had a little bit of a more difficult time, but I was able to get it open. And I was able to verify that there was no extra chips in there, and the code on the chip was the correct one. And I'll post a link in the description below of the blog post that I read on opening it, which I will also post in the other video. So yeah, so that's what the video will be about, but I am setting it up now. But as the video title said, dude, I'm already up 100% in the first 10 days with cryptos. I'm so stoked about that. And so yeah, I'm just trying to set this up. There's a lot of videos on how to set this up, so I don't think I really need to do one. But you could watch, there's a ton of videos on how to set this guy up, and it's so easy. Press both buttons when you wish to confirm, continue, or open an application. To begin configuration, press both buttons. So I'll probably do that after this live stream is over. But yeah, I just want to see how you guys were doing. We got Christmas coming up, and I have not done any shopping yet. Super busy, but yeah, I'm so stoked that this came in the mail finally. I'm gonna get some of my cryptocurrencies onto this and like basically hodl, as they say, or hodl. I'm not sure even how to pronounce that, but hold the cryptos. I'm gonna hold it for a while. I'm really excited to start actually using this as currency. So I'm investing in it, but I'm also investing in the fact that you can actually use it as a currency in the future. So I'm going to be holding on to it for a while. What's up, James? Thank you. So yeah, I put in 300 bucks like on what day was it? The 17th, I believe. No, that was yesterday. It was 2 Thursdays ago, not this last Thursday, but the one before it. My mind is just totally blank right now. Let me just check the calendar real quick. It was on the 7th. So December 7th, I opened up a Coinbase account. Or that was when I actually bought my first currencies. So it took like 7 days for me to get it in the wallet, and ordered this the same day. It was on back order on Amazon, and it finally came in. It finally shipped, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and it finally came in today. So really stoked about that. So how many of you guys do you guys have cryptos yet? Like, have you bought any Bitcoin this year or last year, or Litecoin, Ethereum? Interested to hear how you guys are in your journey with investing in cryptos. I just started mine. So you guys, if you've been watching the channel, you know I mostly do stocks and options. This is my first foray into the crypto industry, the space, whatever you want to say, and I'm just real excited to get into it. So I'm going to finish setting this up. I just don't want to mess anything up and then, while I'm not paying attention. I want to pay attention to you guys. And yeah, so it is interesting, James. I've been watching a ton of videos on it, and Like every day I've been watching at least 2 or 3 videos on cryptocurrencies. I subscribe to some channels. A lot of guys actually give away money every day on their channels. They'll give away like $50 or $100 worth of Bitcoin. Like Crypto Nick is one of them. Some other guy, I forget his name. I just found him yesterday. But yeah, but I put in $100 for Bitcoin, $100 into Ethereum, and $100 into Litecoin. And I can show you my wallet right now. Let me log in here into Coinbase, and doing pretty well for only being 10 days. Shoot. So yeah, I think it's during the middle of the day. A lot of you guys aren't online right now, but I'm going to show you here. Let me hit this one. So you can see here, my wallet currently is at $641. I put in $300. I did get $10 bonus from signing up with Ryan Scribner's link, and then I got $10 from 2 friends that referred, so I got $20 from a couple referrals, and so that helped me with the Bitcoin. But you can see the Litecoin is still the one that's by far the worth the most. That one went up a lot right after I bought it. I got in like at $97 or $98 per coin, and it's currently at 333. So it's doing very well. Just in the last week, you can see that big spike kind of happened right after I bought it. I was really lucky about that, because I bought in like on the 7th, so it was like right around there when I bought it. So yeah, are many of you guys researching or trying to get into the cryptocurrencies? I'm interested to see. I see 7 people here, but if you guys are watching, please comment. Are you in like cryptos right now? Yes or no? Are you trying to get into it? I just been watching Bitcoin price go up way too much, and I just was getting FOMO like really bad. So I was just like, I need to get in ASAP, and all I had was $300, and that's all I could put in. But I wish I could have put in more. One of my friends put it. She bought like 2 Ethereum, or two Ethereum like Ether, and she's already up a lot more than I am. So I'm really excited about that people are getting into it. Cool, what's up, Jeremy? Yes, using Coinbase as well. Litecoin is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching videos. I found out like who the guy was that created it. Charlie Lee, I believe his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just learning more about it. And yeah, so I'm real excited to get into Litecoin. I think Litecoin is cool. I like that there's more of them, because I feel like the more that people adopt it, I don't know if 21 million Bitcoin is enough for like the entire world. Let's say everyone gets into it. So I like that Litecoin has like more in circulation. Andrew says, no, too speculative for me. Yeah, I mean, it's hard if you don't know much about it. It's just like, it's a weird concept, but I figured throw $300, why not? I mean, it could be worth it. Check out LFIN or GBTC going crazy. Yeah, I know the global Bitcoin, or like the Bitcoin Trust one. I have that on my watch list, the GBTC. That is up like, I saw them before they were at $1,000 a share, and they're at like $3,300 right now. It's just insane. They are going up like crazy. I haven't checked out LFIN. I don't know what LFIN is. Can you give a quick 1-sentence summary of what they do? Tried to buy on Friday. Yeah, let me type LFIN. Longfin Corporation. So I'm not sure what they do, but I just added them to the watch list. Holy crap! They're up 263% today. Are you joking me? What? What the heck do they do? That's like ridiculous. That jump in one day. I've never seen that before. So Longfin Corporation, they're a Bitcoin startup. Okay. But like, oh yeah, they are a real big new startup. They started on the 13th. Holy jeez. What a jump. Are you serious? So I'm guessing their 52-week low. I'm guessing this was their IPO price, 469 a share. And they hit 142 today. Oh my God. What are you talking about right now? Holy crap. That is just crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that, guys. That is just bonkers. Man, I should buy. They probably don't have call options on them, but that would just be like the craziest thing ever. Wow. The DJ had to pause trading today for a bit. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, be careful of those cryptocurrency companies. They look super sketch. I mean, yeah, they're definitely all new. I'm sure there's a lot of them that are just in it for like the quick buck. That's why when I invested, I just in fact, I did buy 2 calls today with Riot Blockchain because they've just been on fire every day. Like this week and the last week, I've seen them. They've been going up. So I did buy a couple calls with them. I only put in a couple like grand on them. That's still a lot, but it's small for what my overall portfolio, and they are doing. So this is Riot Blockchain, and let's look at their like 6-month. Yeah, like they're just been crazy. They've been around since. Oh wow, they've been around since 2013. So they've been struggling, and then it looks like from 2017 they figured it out, or it's just the Bitcoin mania just hit, and like the craze hit, and it's just been going insane since then. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. 52-week low, $2.69 in January of this year, and now they're up to in the mid 40s. Well, now they're at 37, but they did hit the mid 40s today. That is just crazy. So yeah, I figured I got into the Riot. I sold all my puts today because I was just getting killed with those puts. And here's the Riot that I bought today. So June 15th expiration, $36 strike. Oh, Riot recently changed their name from Bioptics. I never heard of that. Hey Nick, what's going on? Yeah, crack. Thanks for the info. Okay. So maybe it was like a rebranding type of thing too. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stay on for maybe 8 more minutes. But I just wanted to say what's up and give you guys an update. Yeah, I started investing in cryptos like 10 days ago, already up 100%. Dude, I sold Roku. I'm so pissed. I read a stupid article about Roku, and it was like saying Roku is like super inflated. It's basically only doing well because it's dependent on other people's content, and that it's not going to go up much longer. So I sold it, my call, and I would have made so much money. I only had 1 call though, but I think I would have made at least $1,000 on it. Like I had 1 call option, and yeah. So hold on 1 second. I got a message. Someone who just messaged me. Yeah, so I wish I held on to Roku. It's going up and up and up, and I just don't know when it's going to stop. I should, if I hadn't read that article, to be honest, I literally would not have sold it. It's just I read that article. I think I heard about it on 2 different occasions, so I'm like, oh crap. I did, and then I got out of Roku, and it's still going up. So yeah, there you go. I made a mistake there. Yeah, so I don't get the hype either. I mean, like I don't have a Roku device. I have a Fire Stick. I don't know anyone that has a Roku, so I was really surprised that they were going up that much. And yeah, they just kept going up. And I bought a call. I probably made a little bit on them. I don't know. You'll see in the vlog when it comes up. But like, I could have made a lot more had I held on to it. So Jeremy says, I recently purchased AMD. CNBC said, I think he meant because CNBC said they did a deal with Tesla, and it turned out to be wrong. Yeah, AMD. I still like AMD. I mean, I don't think you're gonna lose a lot if you hold on to it for a while. Just you gotta kind of be patient with AMD because they're like the smaller player, I guess you could say, in the space that they're in. But AMD, I think, has a lot of promise. I like AMD a lot. The deal with Philips is really wild, but still 55. I don't know about that deal with Philips. I didn't hear about that. I kind of stopped paying attention to them after I sold it. But So this past weekend, I set up my parents' TV, which has a Roku built in. Oh, wow, it has Roku built in. Okay, it's a Sharp TV. It's a good interface. Yeah, I mean, I got a TV last year. It's a Samsung Smart TV. It might have Roku. I don't even know. I didn't check, but it has like Amazon Video built in. It has Netflix built in. So I don't know. Like I feel like Roku is competing with those guys. I don't know what Roku streams, if they have any original stuff or they just stream everything else. I don't know, but yeah, Roku's been on fire like the last couple months. So there's really no denying that. Okay, so they will never be on. Okay, they'll never be on a Samsung, Sony, LG TVs because they all have their own operating systems. Okay, that's probably why I haven't seen Roku then. Hey Kevin, what's up? Isn't that the reason for the gains of Philips deal? Philips is using their software now. That's what all the hype is. Yeah, probably. So sorry, Kevin said Philips is using their software now, Roku software. I'm guessing. That's what all the hype is about. That could very well be true. I can click on Roku real quick and just check the news articles. Yeah, I mean, Roku stock continues rampage, closes up 18% after analysts. Oh, that was from November. Raised their price target. Scottrade doesn't have the best news. I really hope that when they merge with TD Ameritrade, they'll get a lot better with the up-to-date news headlines because I never really look at the Scottrade for news because their news is kind of old. Like, it's not old, it's just really weird to navigate. I don't like it. Yeah. So, anyways, again, once again, for those who are just coming in, I just got the Ledger hardware wallet today. I'm setting it up now. I did take it apart. I took the back off from here. I pried it open with a box cutter knife, and I was able to verify that. Let me show you the picture. Actually, I don't think I showed the picture yet. So it did look like this. It had the chip right here. This chip was there. This chip was there. It wasn't as close to it, but it was still there. And it was just those two chips. I believe that was probably there too. Everything looked identical to this picture pretty much. So I did verify that this was legit. It hasn't been tampered with. So there you go. And now I have to set up my device. So I'm really excited to do that. I heard that GDAX was a really good exchange to trade on. So I'm going to start trading on that in the future when I get more cryptos, when I get more money in there. Because Coinbase has those fees that I hear. Even though they own GDAX, GDAX's fees are lower. So I'm going to get in on that pretty soon. Someone said, okay. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty short stream. I just wanted to update you guys. So the Ledger is officially here. I'm learning more and more every day about cryptos and cryptocurrencies. The next ones I'm trying to get into are IOTA, maybe Dash, and Ripple. Those are three coins that I also want to diversify into, and I hear Coinbase may be adding them to their exchange. That would be awesome if they did that. Yeah, GDAX, no fees if you do limit trading. Okay, so if you do limit orders, you could get those for no fees. That's awesome. You might want to check out Gold Money. They are getting into cryptos. Gold Money. Let me write that down. Never heard of that. Gold Money. Okay. Actually, you know what? I have something else I want to write on. Gold Money. Cool. Thanks for the tip. I'm going to check that out. Hope you're still holding NVIDIA. Yeah, I am holding NVIDIA. Mr. Joseph was scaring me a bit about how they need to hit. He says they need to hit $200 for them to be safe. Otherwise, they're going to go down. But I've been holding NVIDIA. I really believe in them. I have 5 calls with NVIDIA. So they're up 14% today. The calls that I have, 250 strike for January 2019. And so I'm up like $945 with them today. But that's the only calls I own. I wish I had more. Yeah. Hey, the Monk Way, what's up? Welcome back. I'm annoyed I didn't buy NVIDIA last week when I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, I have that feeling all the time. Like I sold Roku. I didn't want to sell Roku, but I did. I listened to whoever wrote that article. I listened to them, and that definitely missed out on some profits with that one. But Universal Display is up a lot today. I'm very stoked about that. They just signed another deal, by the way, with Royal Corporation. ROYOLE, and their stock is up today. Universal Display, they're up $8 right now, 4.69% today. That is just crazy. And so we got 9 calls with them, and we're up 3,150 with just those calls. So definitely doing well today. I always catch your live streams because I'm here too much. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I'm here. I'm always on the computer, and I get notifications on my computer when like YouTube stuff happens. And so yeah, I always catch people's live streams and whatnot. I'm holding APH up over 80% on shares. What is APH? APH. So APH is Amphenol Corporation. Huh, I don't know what they do. Sounds like a biotech company? I don't know. That could be way off. I bought CTL and watched them drop while everything else seems to go up. Is that another cryptocurrency, CTL, or is that are you talking about CenturyLink on the New York Stock Exchange? You guys are commenting on a lot of stuff that I never heard of. Oh, Afira. Okay. So TSX, is that a crypto exchange? I'm still learning. You guys have to forgive me. You guys know way more than I do probably on the crypto space or whatever you guys are talking about. But yeah, I mean, just based on what you said, you sold at 8.59. You said, why did you sell? Were you selling because of a gut feeling you had, or did you sell because of something you read? Okay, so TSX is the Toronto Stock Exchange. Okay, so I guess that's the Canadian Stock Exchange. Cool. The Monk Way would probably know about that because I believe he lives in Canada. So, hey, Mr. Joseph, what's up? Welcome. Finally, I'm glad you caught me because I just saw you comment. I thought you'd be online. I thought you'd be one of the first people in here. But just got the crypto wallet, the hardware, Ledger Nano S. Excited to set it up. And I know you mentioned, Mr. Joseph, about NVIDIA needing to hit 200 it's at 197.90 right now, so I'm hoping that your opinion has changed a little bit because you scare me a little bit with all your tomorrow's going to be bad and stuff like that. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope you're wrong, knocking on wood, because we're doing well today. I don't want to sell anything, but we only got 9 more days left of trading until the year is over. I'm hoping we could just survive. Okay, so you said all the stocks are going to go down tomorrow. I hope you're wrong. I have so many things. It would take me like an hour just to sell everything. But that's why I have calls until January of next year. I'm hoping whatever pullback happens tomorrow, I can stomach it. Entered ISRG strangle today. Okay. I've never done a strangle before, or is that I'm guessing that's like an option strategy. I'm gonna start trying other strategies next year, like straddles, vertical spreads, strangle, whatever that. I'm gonna start trying stuff next year so I can learn and improve. But right now, what I'm doing is working, so I haven't really experimented with anything else yet. So a pretty nice credit with 32 days to go, worth a look. ISRG. I'll have to write that down. Yeah, I've never done one of those before, Richard, so I don't know how that works. What platform do you trade on, Richard? Do you use Thinkorswim or do you use somewhere else? Intuitive Surgical. Huh. Never heard of them. But they are up $2 a share today. Wow, $371 a share. They're pretty expensive. Do you trade any limited risk strategies? Yeah, right now I don't. What I do is very risky. I don't recommend anyone trading the way I trade right now. It's just like one crash could just basically wipe me out. But as soon as I want to stick it out to the end of this year, and then I'm going to start doing like covered calls. I'm going to start buying puts on the stocks that I own. I'm going to go back into stocks that pay dividends. I'm going to be a lot less risky next year. But this year I'm just kind of going just balls to the wall, trying to maximize my profits. But yeah, Mr. Joseph B says there is going to be a pullback tomorrow. He's very confident about that. He says the QQQ are at its peak right now. I believe that's like an index fund tracker or something. I'm just there's so much I don't know, but let me look. I see commercials for QQQ all the time. The power shares QQQ Trust. Uh, so I'm clicking, let's look at their chart here. So this is Power Shares QQQ. I'm sure you guys have seen commercials for this. If you watch like CNBC at all, they talk about this. They're always on there. Yeah, so they have been. It looks like they are at an all-time high. I mean, here's their year chart, 5-year chart. Wow. Okay, so Mr. Joseph, my question to you is, I mean, it seems to have just gone up and up and up. Why do you think now is when it goes down? Do you think it's just going to go down like a little bit like this, like what happened here? Or do you see it like really going down? Because just from looking at this, I would just say hold everything, but that's just me looking at the chart. I don't know. Maybe you're seeing something I don't. I mean, here's a little pullback from here to here. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but it looks like a pretty steady upward trend. But you know a little bit more about charts than I do. Okay, you trade on TradeStation. Okay, I've heard of TradeStation. I'm not sure. Is that a TD Ameritrade product, or is that just completely something different? Yeah, so I want to see what. So you can click on the portfolio of QQQ and see what they own. Looks like they got Amgen, Apple, Comcast, Cisco, Intel, Google's, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft. Those are their top 10 holdings that this particular ETF has. So this is an ETF. For those of you not familiar, ETF, they exchange, they own a bunch of stocks and companies. So if you invest in this ETF, you essentially get part ownership of all of this, of what they have. And this is their top 10 holdings. And you can see these top 10 holdings make up 53.26% of their overall portfolio. And so, yeah. Okay, so Kevin says, yeah, so it would be a major index pullback. I guess so, yeah. I mean, I really don't see anything underlying that could like wreck us in terms of like crashing. I think 2018 will still be somewhat strong. So I think Mr. Joseph is just talking about a small pullback in the short term, and he reads charts, so I trust his opinion. I'm holding long term, and I'm hoping I can just handle whatever happens tomorrow. But I just hate selling stuff and having it go back up, because that seems to happen all the time. Dollars on Coinbase. I'm up with $620 something. So already doubled my investment in 10 days. That's just, I'm amazed by that, to be honest. So I got my crypto wallet, I took it apart, took the back off. Be very careful if you do this to verify it. Or what you might want to do is just buy from a verified resale. If you go on ledgerwallet.com and check their certified resellers, there's a lot of companies who sell this wallet in America, in any country really. And you can order from them and be, have a little more peace of mind. You probably won't have to take this apart like I did. And yeah, so it's pretty secure. It comes shrink wrapped. And they say that they say like the attestation, however that works, is that you don't need to really take it apart, but I did anyways, just because I'm paranoid. So, yeah. So anyone got any cool? I feel like today's Friday because I usually stream on Friday sometimes, but today's Monday. So I was gonna ask you what you guys are doing this weekend, but it's not even close to the weekend. Oh, so okay, cool. You made $300 off of Micron. Yeah, I have Micron calls still. I think they're up today. Yeah, I got 5 calls with Micron, so I'm up $365 with them. Today's been a good day. I had a really rough day a couple weeks ago. I've been struggling to come back from that. So Richard says, I trade leaps as well, but only the cheap ones, way out of the money, just to diversify the portfolio. 95% is risk to find strategies, i.e. iron condors. Yeah, so I know how iron condor works because I made a video about that. My friend Joe taught me how those work. So I know how those work. I just didn't know how to execute one of those trades on Scottrade. I don't think their platform is really friendly for that, but they are merging with TD Ameritrade. So I'm going to be using their Thinkorswim platform, and I'm going to be trading, doing iron condors in the future. Okay, so Mr. Joseph, I'm assuming you bought calls then, because you're saying 97 cents sold at 127. And Micron's obviously in the $40 range, so I'm guessing you're talking about calls. Ooh, Micron has earnings tomorrow morning or tomorrow after the bell. I did not know that. I'm really bad at paying attention to the earnings. I did just see that Adobe was doing earnings last week, so I bought Adobe calls. But I'm not the best at keeping up to date. I need like a calendar where I can just mark everything. I need to do that. That's one of my resolutions for next year. I'm gonna get a calendar specifically for earnings. I'm gonna keep it posted on my wall or somewhere. Okay, so after the close tomorrow, Micron, I expect Micron to hit 44.50 tomorrow. Nothing higher. All right, I'm gonna write that down, Mr. Joseph, and see if you're right about that. Because Micron is at 43.71. So you think it's gonna go up to 44.50. Let's see if you are right. We'll all pay attention tomorrow, see if you are right. Mr. J's prediction. Hey, because if you're right, I will trust you. I just want to make sure you are right. That Frank says, "Hey mate, just jumping in to say hi. Keep up the good work." Oh, what's up, Matt Mitchell? How you doing, man? Thank you for popping in. Matty Mitchell's a friend of mine. Everybody, he from Australia. He moved to the America. He's a really cool graphic designer, really talented artist. Yeah, I met him randomly through a Meerkat stream, believe it or not. So he was live streaming. That's how I met him. Turns out, even though he's from Australia, we knew the same person from Australia. So small world. That was the craziest small world story, like literally it's ever happened to me. But that was awesome. Meerkat used to be a really good live and streaming company. I think they're gone now. I don't think they made it. I think Twitter, Facebook, too competitive of a market. They just kind of pushed them out. They might have been acquired though, I'm not sure. But Meerkat was a really cool live streaming app that I used all the time back in the day. Back in the day being like 2 years, 3 years ago. Can't believe it's been that long. Jeez. It's like 2015 when I was using it. Or 2014. Something like that. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up. The market just closed. I guess I could show you guys that are watching, but if I post it, everyone's going to see it. So, I mean, we're doing better than what the last vlog was. I'll give you guys that much. We're doing well. We made, I think we did 5 figures today. So, very happy about that. We made probably around a little over 12 grand today. So, really good day. I just hope tomorrow's not as bad as Mr. Joseph is saying. Yeah. So, yeah, it was crazy, Matt. It was, I don't know, that was like the most insane thing ever. But yeah, so 309, we made about a little over 12 grand today. We are below 200. I'll give you that also a little heads up because we had a couple bad days 2 weeks ago, so we're trying to make a comeback from that. Yeah, Kevin, I agree with you. I think there's a lot of optimism with the tax bill. I think they're making more progress with that. And if it does get passed, I mean, Apple, I think it's a huge company. Thanks, Matt. Thank you, brother. I think Apple's going to be a huge company that benefits from this tax bill because I think, from what I understand, they'll be able to bring their money back to America at a lower like, rate, like the repatriation thing that they're talking about. And Apple has so much cash. It's just ridiculous how much cash they have. They have more cash than like countries have in their GDP. It's like ridiculous. So if Micron has good earnings, should be up tomorrow. I really hope you're right, Frank, because I do got 5 calls with Micron. I would love to see a nice little jump tomorrow. That'd be amazing. Hey, do you think we'll see the tax bill passed by Friday? I think they might be voting on it tomorrow. I heard on the news, so they might. Yeah. Don't worry about being political. That's just an issue that has to do with stocks. I think the tax bill directly relates to stocks, so I don't really consider it a political issue. I consider it like a business issue, financial issue. Yeah, I think the tax bill will. I think my gut tells me it'll pass because they're working really hard to push it through. They've actually made compromises, believe it or not. Not many, but they have, and they're getting more and more. They're getting more senators on board with it. They even said like John McCain, I don't think he can vote because he's having health issues, But even him not being there, they think the bill still might get passed. So I think it's going to pass. Yeah, and I hope stocks go up as a result. I really hope my taxes go down. I hope all your taxes go down. But I know there's going to be stuff that you can't write off anymore from what I'm hearing. And so I would really advise, if you have like an accountant or someone who's up to date with all the tax laws, uh, make a good relationship with an accountant that can help you with your taxes, because there might be stuff that you could write off that you've never heard about. So it's always good to know what you can write off, what you can't write off. I know, for example, I'm vlogging from my phone. I can write off a portion of my phone because I use it for my business. I use it for my vlog. I use it to make money with it, to generate income. My internet, this kitchen, let's say this was my office. Whatever square footage of this kitchen from the whole house, I can include that as an expense for my taxes. There's a lot of stuff you guys can write off. So if you have an accountant, or Google it, or just do research, because you can save a lot of them. You can save a lot of money by writing stuff off, and that's the way you'll save the most money, is writing stuff off. Write off everything, save receipts, do all that, and hopefully with this tax bill you can find ways that could benefit you even more. So yeah, definitely the more you know, the better. So we'll leave it at that. Again, crypto, I'm up 100% with cryptocurrencies in a week, or not a week, 10 days. Yeah, Twitter has been doing very well. I once invested in them for a short amount of times. Yeah, you can write off your gas bills, car payments. Yeah. What's up, R? J-Dog, what's up, bud? You're just showing R, so I'm not sure if we know each other or not, but what is going on? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so Twitter, man. Twitter is as high as I've seen it in a long time. Twitter, Elephant was a meme stock today. Dude, I can't believe how much Elephant went up. That's just... Oh, you used to be your mom. What's up? Okay, I remember you. That is funny. So look at Twitter. So you see, obviously they've gone down a lot, but in 2017, they've been struggling in the beginning, but they've just been on a pretty nice upward trend here since October. They've just been going crazy. I gotta give it to Twitter for just hanging in there. I recently started using Twitter. So I am seeing more value in it now that I'm using it more, but to be honest, I did not use Twitter for the longest time. I just never used it, so. Laura says, when will you live stream again? I'm hoping to live stream maybe next Friday. Depends on how much I can get caught up with my vlog, but once I do get caught up, I will live stream every Friday at 3 p.m. Chicago time. So just keep an eye on my vlog. If you read the description of the dates, you'll see the date of the vlog when it was filmed. So once you see that I'm getting more caught up, you can say, oh, okay, he's gonna start live streaming starting on Fridays. But I really do want to wait till I finish getting caught up so that I'm not too far ahead. And so, yeah, Nicholas, a lot of those guys were talking about Micron. They were all excited about it. I'm excited for Micron. So yeah, I like Micron. I think they're a solid company. I don't know as much about them as I wish I do. With Universal Display, I know a lot about them. Apple, of course, Amazon, Nvidia, but yeah. So Laura, hope that answered your question. Mostly it'll be on Fridays most of the time, right around 3 o'clock Central Time, Chicago time, because that's when the market closes, and we can talk about how the market did. Yeah. So, Mr. Joseph, I'm scared of Micron. I think you're scared of a lot of things. That's just me giving you a hard time, but I think long term, I think that'll be fine. I like to think of year increments. So when you say how do you like Micron, I kind of think, okay, what will it do in the next year? If I think it'll go up, I try not to worry about what will happen in the week by week, because it's just so stressful. It's just so stressful to think of that short of a time frame. So all the companies I have, you see all my calls are for January 2019. That's just how I like to do it. It's just, I don't know. BlackBerry, I did have BlackBerry for a while, and I think I sold it. Oh no, I still have BlackBerry. I have 4 calls on BlackBerry, $12 strike. It's only worth $1.46 a share right now. So I think BlackBerry, if they get bought out, they're working on self-driving software, so it's possible BlackBerry can make a comeback. I know they're trying to make smartphones too, but it's going to be tough for them to get back into the smartphone game. There's just too many big players already. I have puts on Costco. Yeah, Costco just beat hugely on earnings, so they went up a lot recently. So I think you bought puts probably because they just spiked, and you're probably expecting them to come back down a little bit. That's a reasonable reason to get that. I would expect the implied volatility to be a bit higher on Micron. Hopefully tomorrow will gain a bit. Yeah, I think Micron will go up tomorrow. I'm hoping, crossing fingers. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Today is Monday. I still feel like today's Friday, but because that's just when I usually live stream. But thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to upload a video shortly after this one goes up about how I took this apart. I'm going to have to do some editing because it took me a while to get this piece off. But I'm going to upload a video so you can actually watch me taking this apart in case you order one of these and want to just verify that no one put in any other chips or tampered with it. You can see how I did it. And I successfully did not break it, so I'm very happy that I didn't break this. Yeah, so they're announcing new product for their self-driving cars January. Yeah, I believe that their earnings is Wednesday. I'm expecting volatility. Okay. I think you're talking about BlackBerry still, Kevin? Yeah, you're talking about BlackBerry. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, so again, this is the first day. This is my first hardware wallet. I never thought I'd be in cryptocurrencies. Even when I heard of Bitcoin years ago, I never thought it would be a thing, and that just shows how dumb I was. I wish I'd gotten it years ago. But hey, I like to adapt. I actually am. The more I learn about cryptocurrencies, the more excited I get about it, to be honest. I've been watching a lot of videos. That Andreas Antonopoulos guy, he knows a ton about cryptocurrencies, and I think it's awesome. I really do. I'm really excited to learn more about cryptos and hopefully buy a car maybe one day with Bitcoin or